We'll see how this goes.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Enemy has been slain. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Truly see the stars. I climb.
Try something. Minions have spawned. Ally has been slain.
We're all headed toward the same inevitable end. No need to rush. Rest easy. Each life is a rare jewel. Of life. A little something from Targon. The mountain's mysteries are known to me. Truth is worth fighting for, but beauty is worth dying for. The best weapons are beautiful. Targon weeps. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Challenges await. Something to accent my chest. My heart is filled with starlight. I give it freely to all. Stand against them. Honor the mountain. Why is it always the ugly ones?
Maybe it's winnable. Who knows? It could be winnable. Maybe. Just maybe. This is a winnable game. Maybe. Maybe.
The mountain's
It's really hard to say,
question is
honestly.
unique for each of us.
What does that mean?
Up the mountain we go.
Yeah, I would, but I'm kind of I need this first if you really want me to gank.
Elegance never helped win a fight, but it never hurt. Just in case. The mountain reveals the harshest truths in our souls.
Attaboy.
Always forward. The protector speaks through me.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I may be merciful. Fade and be gone.
She was CC'd basically that whole time.
Never submit. I am no longer the man I once was. Bask in the glow.
Fine. I can't contest this Q smite anyway.
Blue gems sparkle even in the absence of light. A little glimmer in their eyes. We must serve life. Easy on the eyes, don't I know it?
An ally has been slain.
Rest easy. The stars freed me from myself. Fight on! They see beauty in the stars. They see beauty in us. Clarity! A little something from Targa. The stars were the question.
Lol?
The glow.
Good job, boys.
The mountain showed me my path. For beauty. We must serve life. Just as the mountain is eternal, so is hope.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
A little something from Targa. Craft their resolve. Demacia was my home. The stars are my destination.
I'm not so sure about that one. We don't have a Jax here. Oh!
Human life is fleeting. Mountain life stars are eternal.
An enemy has been slain.
An aspect's work is never done. To truly see the stars, I climbed. Let me show you something. Bask in the glow. We're all headed toward the same inevitable end. No need to rush. Stand against them. Rest easy.
I got her Shirley's. That's worth it.
Let's see how far
Has been
things
slain.
get. We must serve life. Honor the mountain. I have seen the light too clearly to ever appear in darkness.
Killing spree.
Looks like a mountain fell.
That was a little bit dirty. Holy.
Beauty is a job well done. Some
The recall into the into the auto attack. Yikes.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Love is simply beauty crystallized. The fight never ends. A little something
Weirdly
for
enough, the
Targon.
perfect counter to the Janna top strategy is probably Yorick. Like, unironically, it's probably Yorick. Yorick or Alawi. Somebody who can push hard, and if somebody tries to kill them, they'll just, like, be fine. Right? Because Yorick isn't a champion. Any bruiser can deal with Yorick just fine, and Yorick will not win. But if you give Yorick about 2k gold, you know, he's going to be insanely hard to kill.
Mountain's mysteries are known.
And he also splitting very effectively, right? Akali can't split easily, so that has a lot to do with it. Or even like a Tristana top would be fine. Anyone who can push towers fast should hypothetically counter the strategy. But like, okay, so what happens, right, is they take 2 towers, right? They're going to take 2 towers, and the issue is the 3rd tower, because it's going to be hard for them, even as any of these split pushing champions, to take the 3rd tower by themselves, because they can easily be roamed up on. So you would need to have them, after they take those towers, you would have to send them bot to take more towers, and just like completely flip the map. Yeah, because like they can't ignore like 4 people going into this tower, but they, you know, I don't know. The strategy works because of the support items gold efficiency, and it's
My
not
heart is filled
it's
with
not healthy for the
starlight.
game. And
I
there
give
are
it
easy
freely
solutions to fix
all.
it, and Riot just doesn't do it. You could say, oh, blah blah blah, trolls could abuse buying support item. Okay, well, why don't you just give like a 15-second window for the person that actually got the support role to buy their support item before anyone else can. And guess what? If they had to swap for whatever reason, then guess what? You can wait the 15 seconds and hope that like a swap and a troll doesn't happen at the exact same time, because both of those things happening at the same time is going to be extremely rare cases, right? And Riot doesn't care about rare cases, right? That's why Pike's Smite continues to exist. Pike's Smite will just, you know, he abuses scripts and hacks accounts, and, you know, there's nothing they can really do about it. There's a script in the game that if you use it, can turn Scion into, like an actual fucking meteor from space, because you can completely control his ult and where it goes, and then there's scripts for champions like Xerath where you can't ever miss a skill shot, right? And, you know, it's just like... But the thing is that it's a rare case. It's not like hundreds of players are abusing this strategy. It's, you know, it's a few people, right? And so they don't really care about rare cases as much as they care about everything else, right? And that applies to everything. That applies to skins that they make. That apply, you know, because they're a company. They want to make money. They don't make skins for Taric because people don't play Taric. And they don't buff Taric because people don't play Taric, right? They buff Yone and Yasuo because people play Yone and Yasuo. So they want to make the majority of people happy, right? That's how it works. They don't care about the little guy at all. They only care about the majority. And it makes sense to do that from a company perspective. You want to care about the majority of your player base. It's frustrating for me as the minority, but there's nothing I can do about it. And it makes sense to why they would.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
And I've said this before too, people don't play champions because they're like people play champions for one because they're fun, but people actually just want to win games. So people also just play champions because they're good. If a champion has a low play rate but a decent win rate, that doesn't mean they're good. That just means that the small amount of people who actually dedicate the time to master a champion like that have dedicated the time to master a champion like that. It's not like, oh, you know, a bunch of people start first timing Pike support whenever they get filled, and then they just, you know, the Pike's win rate goes to like 51%. They buff it. Like, oh, he must be weak. It's like, no, he's a fun champion. He's a strong champion, and people that don't master certain champions will play them. Right? Champions with low play rates will be mastered by the people that do play them. If champions were genuinely strong, they would have high play rates. Right? So do you think Taric is a strong champion? Well, he can be in certain situations, but a lot of the times, no, Taric is not a strong champion. He just seems like it because I've put thousands and thousands and thousands of games into this champion to understand everything that I can potentially do with it. Right? And it's not like, oh hey, I played 15 games of Taric jungle, now I'm challenger, right? It's not Janna top. Like, it's not like, I don't know. Champions get played if they're strong. People have fun playing champions because they're strong, not because they, you know, like, are inherently fun to play, right? Like, I've said it with Trundle before, you could argue Trundle's fun to play, sure, like, he is fun to play, right? You pillar people and, you know, you smack them dead, but it's because he's a good champion. It's not because his mechanics are inherently super, super fun. It's, you know, champions are fun to play because you do well with them, right? Or because they are strong in one way or another. If a champion is weak and you keep dying and losing with them, then they aren't fun to play. And guess what? People start with Taric, they don't understand how to weave his abilities, they don't understand how to cast his ult, the timing on it, you know, various like intricate things with like Taric's kit, right? And then they would say, oh, this champion's boring as hell, right? But it's like, I do that to somebody, and you know, for me, that's fun. Why is it fun? Because I killed them all. That's why it's fun. Haha, stupid. See what she just did there?
The mountain showed me my...
I pretended to land my stun, but I missed on purpose, so she wasted her parry. That's what I did.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
hope.
This is the only moments where you want presence of mind, right? Like right now, where the game is already over. This is the only time where you want presence of mind over triumph.
My destiny. Bask in the glow.
Victory!
Sticky bandits have returned, yeah. So that's just how it is, right?